Hello guys. So yeah, picking up from the last video, I just wanted to say domestic abuse is real, and I think it needs to be taught in school. Honestly, people need to know what domestic abuse is, because I worked in the care industry, health and social care industry, right here in the UK, and we did safeguarding. I did all those things about abuse, but I thought it was just in the workplace. I didn't think it's something that I would come home and look at my life and say, oh, okay, this is abuse, or this is not abuse. But my situation got so bad to an extent where it was now financial. There was coercive control. It was psychological, mind games. I felt my life was threatened. I just couldn't put my finger on what was going on. Um, at all. I mean, even the kids, the my younger one, he couldn't sleep in his room. It was like there was tormentors in there in his room. He couldn't stay in a room by himself. He'll be running for his life. I'm like, what is going on? My daughter, she couldn't sleep. She told me that, oh, mom, I think when we learned about anxiety in school, they were describing me. I was like, oh my God, I don't even know what anxiety is. But anyway, I'll look into it. But at the same time, I was always anxious. I just would wake up thinking or feeling like something bad was just gonna happen. But I wondered why my life was like that. And I used to think that maybe everyone was like that. And then I'll be like talking to friends. And then I'll be asking them like, how do you manage a situation like A, B, C, D? And then they'll be like, oh, some I or we this is what we do. And I'm thinking, that is never happened to me. It doesn't matter how much I've tried, it's never happened. Not that I didn't want it to happen. No, don't get me wrong. So yeah, abuse is real. Look at my hair. I had stopped showing my hair because I was so embarrassed about it going grey. And not only that, I haven't got right. As you can see, my hair it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. But I'm okay. I'm okay with it on my own. I don't mind it. It's just that when you're made to feel ashamed of right. I think the first time when things are said, you'd be like, oh, whatever, it's your own problem. But then this is like somebody that you think should have your back. And yeah, I know I can take the truth, but there's some things that I cannot change. So what's the point of talking about it? Like there's something that I can do with it. But anyway, I mean, like something that is beyond my control or something that is temporary. I can always do something about it. So there's no point making a fuss about it. Sorry, I'm venting there. But yeah, so it was just constant barrage of my character, my mental state. I am strong, or so I've come to know, but I was falling. My body was failing slowly. Had I not stepped back or got myself out of the situation, I probably would not be able to be talking to you as I am talking to you right now. The outcome would be different. But anyway, I don't want to create a negative space, but I just think this thing needs to be said. I know some girls never lived to tell the story. But I promised myself that I will speak up. I will speak about my experience and the hope that it helps just one person. My mission will be accomplished if it can just inspire one person, because I was inspired by other people. There's people that I've watched here on YouTube who've spoken about abuse and stuff, but what helped me the most, despite thinking that, oh, maybe I can see what this is, but then I'm like, oh, maybe I'm confused, or maybe it's me, or I just was meant to doubt myself. I couldn't make up my mind anymore. I needed validation from somebody, and that somebody was my abuser. So it was just when I heard about what is called narcissism, that's when lights came on. Lights came on, and I was like, oh my God. So now I know what I'm dealing with. So what do I need to do? So the only solution that I grabbed hold of was that for the past 18 years, I've been with my ex-partner. I was trying to make things work when he wasn't trying to make anything work. He was just fixed in his own ways, and no wonder why there was so much clashing. There was he felt threatened by what I said, because I would think that was like normal. You sit down and talk about issues, you plan together, but no, that never happened. That was never allowed, and that never was gonna happen as long as I lived with him. So my choice was simple: take myself out of the equation, and the innocent souls that I managed to bring into the world, well, not just on my own, but yeah, I'll touch on that in another video about my kids. Okay guys, thank you very much for your time. I shall speak to you soon. I love you.